Yo, Knicks Nation, what is good? It's your boy Richie, and tonight we got a beautiful Knicks game to talk about. The New York Knicks take care of business for their fifth straight victory at Madison Square Garden. They're back to 500 with a 21-21 record. The New York Knicks defeat the Mavericks 108-85 as R.J. Barrett becomes the youngest Knick of all time to have two straight 30-plus point games. R.J. Barrett is just taking over this team, taking over this franchise right before our very eyes. So shout out to everybody tuning in to the recap video, whether you're watching it live or you're watching on replay. I greatly appreciate you guys being here. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit that like button as well. I'm doing a lot of great things here at Knicks Media, and the community continues to grow. So help me out. Help me get to 8,000 subscribers. That would mean a lot. If you guys can spread the word and help me get that benchmark, it would mean a lot to the channel. So let's get right into this video, guys. The one thing that stood out to me the most in this game against the Dallas Mavericks was the team basketball play. The ball movement between everybody, basically. I don't think there was one player tonight that you can say had an off night. R.J. Barrett obviously was the star of the show. Mitchell Robinson had an absolute dominant performance, 19 points, 10 boards, 2 blocks, and a steal. Julius Randle had 17, 12, and 8, a near triple-double. Evan Fournier is finding his footing. Evan Fournier had 13 points with an efficient 5 of 9 from the field. Alec Burks had 10 points, a near triple-double, honestly, 8 and 6. Quentin Grimes off the bench is just an absolute sniper. 9 points, all 3 of them three-pointers. Nerlens Noel making his return to the lineup for the first time in a while, having 4 points, 6 boards, 2 blocks, and a steal. Emmanuel quickly, he didn't really have to do anything because R.J. Barrett was carrying the load. He had 2 points as well as Obi Toppin. But the star of the show is RJ, guys. The star of the show is R.J. Barrett. You guys know me. In the last recap video, I was going crazy about him. In this recap video, I'll be going crazy about him. The one thing that's different about R.J. Barrett right now is the confidence and the aggressiveness to take over the offense. I've been asking for Tom Thibodeau, the coaching staff, the players around RJ to allow him to do this for so long. They're running sets for him. They're allowing him to handle the pick and roll. They're allowing him to just basically be the focal point of the offense because you can see that he is the future of this team now. All these Knicks fans telling me, Richie, we got to trade RJ. He's not going to become anything. Like, listen, RJ Barrett is only going to get better and better and better throughout the course of his career. He's the youngest player on the entire Knicks roster in year number 3, and he has the most 30-point games by anybody in the NBA right now that's 21 years old or younger. 30 exact. He has 5 30-point games in his NBA career. He's got 3 30-point games in his last 5 games or so, which is pretty remarkable. So RJ Barrett is continuing to thrive, continuing to hit his open shots. And the one thing that stands out to me the most actually about his game is the dribble pull-ups. And I said before the season started that I know RJ Barrett is going to take over this offseason and really prioritize his ability to hit step-back jumpers, pull-up jumpers, because that's a different arc of his game. Last year, we saw him become a really good shooter in terms of catch and shoot. But if he really wants to become an elite shooter, you need to be able to create your own jump shot. And we're seeing that right now. RJ Barrett had a bunch of dribble pull-ups mid-range. The three-pointer that got him to over 30 points was insane. Julius Randle kicks it out to him. The shot clock is expiring. He's a step-back three-pointer in the corner, drills it. So RJ Barrett is becoming an actual star in this league before our very eyes. And yes, I'm going to say he's not a star yet, but he is on the way there, and he is becoming a very important piece to this Knicks future. Not only is he hitting his jump shots from the perimeter, but he's attacking the paint. He's finishing with the right. He's finishing with the left. He's facilitating for others. He's rebounding. He's playing defense. Like, what else can you ask for RJ Barrett? And I think the last thing that we need to hope for that RJ Barrett continues this and becomes more consistent. In his last 5 or 6 games, he's averaging around 25 points per game. His splits are phenomenally efficient. So you can't really ask for anything more from RJ Barrett, but everything he's doing right now is phenomenal. You got to give him the credit he deserves. Now let's talk about Mitchell Robinson, because Mitch had a night, man. 19 points, 10 boards, 9 of 10 from the field, 90% Mitch. He was cleaning up the glass. He was catching those crazy passes down low, just being an absolute monster in the paint. Because when Mitchell Robinson is in a dominant mindset and he's healthy and he's doing everything we're expecting him to do, this is what it is. He was basically taking over this game. Now, yeah, RJ is the one that had the 32-point bomb, but Mitchell Robinson had a big reason why the New York Knicks blew out the Dallas Mavericks. He was just taking over the offensive glass, the defensive glass, blocking shots, just dunking on anybody in the paint. And now I want to talk about the Knicks as a whole. I really feel like this was the most I've seen the Knicks play together as a team in terms of ball movement. Evan Fournier, Alec Burks, like the starters, the starting five right now, Alec Burks, Evan Fournier, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. This was the most impressive I've seen the starting five play together in quite some time. I think they all finished with a plus minus. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. They all finished with a plus minus of a plus 22 or more. So the starters had probably one of their better games of the season. The ball movement was phenomenal. There's one play in particular where like somebody drove, kicked it out to Julius Randle. He was open. He could have took a shot. He drove to the paint. He had a wide open dunk opportunity, but then he dished it down low to Mitchell Robinson. Like there's this extra pass mindset. You can tell that the Knicks have a sense of urgency underneath them right now because they know that they started off the season a little rough and things are not going in their favor, but it's a long season. We're only halfway to the end of this thing, and it feels like things are trending in the right direction, and we're taking advantage of the schedule that's in front of us. Even though the Dallas Mavericks, they're on a 6-game winning streak. They're no slouch of a team. We just beat a team that was on a 6-game winning streak, and the Knicks beat them with ease. The Mavericks were not in this game pretty much at all, especially late in that fourth quarter. Now, Julius Randle, he started off the game hot. He didn't really shoot the ball well, particularly from the field, but I love what I saw from Randle tonight. 17 points, 12 boards, 8 assists. Really did everything you want from your point forward in Julius Randle, the leader of this team. Obviously, he's a polarizing topic amongst Knicks fans, people booing him, and he's got a lot to get through mentally with that whole thing that's going on. But I feel like if Julius Randle can play like the way he did just now for the rest of the season and just get better and better and piece those puzzles together and get through that mentality, I feel like he'll be okay. And, hey, if Julius Randle's got to take a back seat and hand the keys to RJ Barrett, by all means, let it happen. Let RJ Barrett take over the franchise. I don't really care. Evan Fournier honestly deserves a lot of credit as well. He's been hitting his shots. He was 5 of 9 tonight, 2 of 4 from downtown. And yeah, guys, so that's my thoughts about the Knicks victory over the Dallas Mavericks. Please feel free to comment down below your thoughts about the game. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Don't forget to like the video if you guys enjoy as well. I love making these recap videos. It means a lot that you guys tune into these every single night. Yeah, it means a lot. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video if you guys enjoyed. And I will catch you guys in my next video. And guys, I know I told some of you in my last video, but hey, the next Knicks game I will be at. I'm going to Atlanta this weekend, and I will be with my friend, and we'll be in Atlanta representing the Knicks on Saturday night. Let's get over 500. Let's beat the Atlanta Hawks. Let's win the regular season series against them because we were already up 2-0. This will be huge. So I'll be at the game Saturday night. I might go live while I'm at the game. So look out for that. And I'll see you guys there. So let's go Knicks. Appreciate all the